Is last time when we fought Mr. Gold Potion Man?
Yes.
Yeah.
That did indeed happen.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
Did anything else happen?
No, nothing important. No.
What was he
Some
doing
people
with
lost
those
some
packing?
stats. He was trying to copy the Curse of Gold from Mammon.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So true.
Fuck that guy.
Now he is himself gold. How ironic.
Yeah, he got that Midas touch.
He got Midas touched. Indeed. A quick couple of sentences to why you're even here, perhaps? Anybody?
We're in hell. We're
Refer
in
to our
a snake
Facebook
lady.
group message.
we're in we're in a snake lady's sister's ziggurat, and her sister's an evil bitch, but she's got a necklace that our snake lady friend wants, and we're gonna try not to fight her tonight.
You already decided that? What about your
Oh,
moral compass?
my moral compass says I want to keep my character of like a million years.
My moral
Technically,
compass
she
says
hasn't
that
done
I'm the only
anything.
one that hasn't died and made a new character in some fashion. And I want it to stay that way.
She hasn't done anything yet. It's just one person. One
Whoa,
snake's opinion.
whoa, Garrett, don't be using keywords now.
Yeah.
Hey, I haven't died
So,
yet.
as
According to those context clues, she's about to beat our ass.
you guys climb the ziggurat to the top, almost. The thing is huge, but you've gone up several floors. There are challenges and puzzles, riddles, temptations. The vaulted chambers within this floor, walls sheathed in gold, etched of scenes of devils hoarding mountainous piles and hoards of coins and jewels. The floor is a living mosaic of enslaved souls whose faces writhe underfoot, screaming silently. Chandeliers made of fused bone dangle above, their candles burning with a green flame that casts shifting serpentine shadows. Petrified adventurers, frozen in mid-scream, their outstretched hands holding offers of treasure. Give me a perception check, everyone.
20.
It won't let me roll. Hang on.
27.
It's a fat 13, sir.
Assume souffle.
Even with my negative to hearing.
Use your special eyes.
Yeah. What does my eyes see?
The petrified adventurers, though you have seen many gold statues in your adventures through this realm, these are the good old-fashioned stone, not Memmon's curse. In stone adventurers. A pounding, bass-heavy boom resonates from above you in a precise, long, patient pattern. Something massive is up there. Two enormous snakes interlock behind our gigantic throne, their heads coiled around each other lazily, making a lattice work of scales. Ghostly nobles clad in molten gold circle around her throne room. Give me an arcana check. A very difficult one.
16.
Ha ha! We got the first one out of the way tonight. That one.
Ooh, dirty 20. Dirty 20. Nope, sorry, 21. Thought I had a 2. It's a 3.
Dirty
That
21.
was difficult. You are not sure what's up with the ghostly nobles. They seem at odds around this place, but the ghosts are haunting the tall, nonetheless. Most interestingly, there are cages, some having corpses, some having treasure, some suspended in air with tortured people in them, and one cage, suspended from a bone latticework hanging maybe 15 feet in the air, holds a familiar face. Someone you didn't expect to see down here, but you do.
Hello. I think I forgot what I
He's
was supposed to be doing.
he's in a cage.
He is in a cage.
I kind of just look at it a little in disbelief, seeing as the last time we saw him, he was on the ship and cannot comprehend how he got to the same level as us.
Jark, what the fuck are you doing up there?
You see, I got a little bored, and so look, I thought you might be a little bit mad if I killed the tow taxi. So I kind of got lost.
That's a hell of a way lost.
Jesus.
Let me
You'd be
guess.
surprised at how many things you can kill down here.
Oh,
Be surprised how
what do
many
you
things
know?
you can't kill down here.
I still can't understand how you still managed to get to this specific location. Like
Uh,
how did you pay the tolls? How what ship
How?
did you ride?
How?
I mean, oh no, I talked to this snake lady. She told me, I don't know, some stuff. I stopped listening halfway through, and
That tracks.
then like, there was some people. I killed some stuff, did some things, and I don't really know why I'm here.
It's a
Yep,
wild
that's
and swashbuckling tale of which Yark is only conscious of about 35% of.
this. But somehow this tracks entirely.
Some guy started talking to me about Destiny, and then I killed him, and then he had this thing on him, so I followed it, and now I'm here.
He said some shit. I said some shit. I swung some things at him.
Like skipping all the dialogue on Baldur's Gate, just killing on Tier 5. You look weird.
Anyway, I'm an illithid. Okay.
All right.
Do I
I
have
guess
any
we
of
need
my
to
things?
figure out how to get him down so you can at least be here with us and not enjoying the view.
I guess the centerpiece of this room is the Great Throne, a towering spiral of interlocking golden serpents, their glowing green eyes made of fiery emerald. The floor, in a sort of moat around the Great Throne, is a glassy pool of acid with stepping stones shaped like screaming faces. Zusha looks exactly like her sister, almost twin-like, though you imagine if you were part of their species, you would notice all the subtle differences. But as a layman, you don't. She is larger, with more arms, if that was even possible, and she lazily sits in her throne as though she was expecting. She says, Sister, it is good to see you again. I trust you didn't make it all the way here for a social call. She
No,
looks to you all as intruders, curious, giving you an eyebrow raise as to what you're doing here exactly.
We are friends of your sister's. How are we? Are we not welcome in your family home?
Did you arrive as guests or conquerors?
Remains to be seen.
Does it? Made a mess of my castle.
we arrived at the guidance and acting protectors of your sister in case of any ill-gotten attempts were had on her through the journey.
Yark, feel free to interject or anything. You're functionally there, but you are trapped in the cage. If you had anything to say.
Do I have any of my things?
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
You weren't stripped. They just
They
some
didn't do a
convoluted backstory got you in a cage.
they didn't do a body cavity search on you.
Maybe like 100 snakes had to coil around you and incapacitate you because you got drunk or something. Threw you in here. Who knows?
All right, I just got home. Give me a second to get inside, and I'll be on my computer.
Sure. No rush.
I've just been singing to myself this whole time, waiting for somebody to show up.
Maybe like they feed you pretty well, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess I'm just here now
Yeah, it's just,
until you get bored.
something to pass the time. Oh right, that's the snake lady. Wait, there's two of them. Which one of you did I talk to before?
Zhu Sha glares a dagger at you, and she says, "It was me, you fool, you simpleton. You were supposed to do work for me, to do my bidding. You just caused even more chaos than my sister and her minions."
What was it I was supposed to do again?
She says you were supposed to kill one of her competitors in Avernus, not her sister, but someone else. You got to Avernus, you killed a lot of people, a lot of things, and usually that's pretty thought of highly on Avernus. But he killed some important people, some important things.
Much like
People
the
tried to
council.
stop you, you didn't.
Right. So
That's in character. You already forgot who she asked you to kill and why.
I mean,
yep.
that tracks.
Yep. Right. I definitely remember that. I'll get maybe right on that. What are you guys doing? Are y'all gonna kill her?
We're gonna feel it out, Yorick. We're gonna feel it out.
Who are you feeling?
Well, hopefully myself. After this is
Oh,
all done, when I'm relaxing. God knows.
Yeah.
God knows I need a rest.
Lord, do we need a rest?
Queen Nitsa does her best to brave herself up onto her full height, arms extended, pointing an accusatory finger of her sister. She says, "You have abandoned your role as regent and elder sister of our family, and by rights it should go to me. You've abandoned me and our family lineage and your place in Avernus. Give me back the soul stone now."
I'm sorry, my queen. You said
This is starting to sound like a fight, guys.
I'm sorry. You said soul stone.
Soul. Do you know what a soul stone is?
No, hold on. Your family heirloom is a soul stone. You know, these details would have been nice to know at the very start of this whole trip.
I figured there was more to that necklace than we were
Yes.
gonna get told.
She gives you a look for interrupting her, and she gives a quick, terse explanation. Even if you're supposed to be my allies, knowing is a treasure as great and amazing as a soul stone, your avarice might have got the best of you.
Not necessarily.
But what does it matter? It could be a gemstone for all you care, because you are my minions, and this is my sister, and we will kill her today. Her
Oh,
voice
I
is
kind of,
shaky at best. She's trying to put on a very brave front.
I kind of shoot Pitch a glance. One that shows like,
yeah.
yeah, she's.
She's gonna fuck us.
No, does anyone actually remember what was in our contract exactly?
We can't hurt Nitsa.
Hurt her? No.
At least until she gets the necklace. If that necklace touches her hand, we can kill her
I'll piss
ass.
her off.
You're not allowed to hurt Asmodeus. You have to follow
Yeah,
Nitsa's
but
orders.
we made a
as slave.
contract with
I
her.
thought we all we did.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. One contract is no hurt, no harm clause. The other is a follow orders clause.
Really.
As slaves, yeah. She used the S word.
But that still implies like she wouldn't want us to hurt her as her slaves.
Surely not. She'd just say, "Stop hurting me." I'm sure.
Yeah. So you're saying if I hit her with a big boulder, before she can say stop hitting me with a boulder,
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting
there would be no repercussions?
That's some good lawyering.
Yeah, I've got the note. The contract she offers to be slaves and servant and travel only to get a family heirloom.
Zusha says, "Nitsa, you are weak and foolish. The blood war is an endless stalemate in the hedonistic waste by Zariel. Avernus has the potential to be more. Its ruler could take the mantle of the hells. Avernus will burn, and from its ashes I will rise. Sister, you can join me or be the first to die." Queen Nitsa looks confused, looks to the party for dialogue.
I scoot
There's only
closer
one
to the
option,
engine.
John. And I think you know how we're gonna get out of this.
We could
We
rise
have
against Memon.
we have
Pledge
one
yourself
trump
to me,
card right now.
she says to all of you. We could rise against Memon. Pledge yourself to me, and we can take this realm together. Our venom will poison his avarice soul, and we will rise anew, coiled around the neck of anything we could ever want. Queen Nitsa responds, "Are you a fool? You think you were the first to betray Memon? That he didn't foresee this 1,000 years ago?" Zusha counters, "He's too busy with his weave. He cares not for politics or betrayals any longer. He's at his strongest right now, driven and building something unique, but that makes him at his most vulnerable." Nitsa looks to the party for guidance.
Zusha, you
Two
say he.
distinct paths open for you.
Zusha, you say that he is at his strongest, but it makes him vulnerable. Do you not think it'd be foolish that attacking him while he's vulnerable, yet he's working through his own version of the weave, would not allow him to have immense arcane powers beyond what you can comprehend? I mean, you've seen what his grove looks like and what it's capable of. And that's
That,
just a fabrication of it.
that's another aspect, little tactician. If he is allowed to complete his machinations, he may very well become the new leader of Hell. How will Asmodeus deal with his avarice if he has a weave of his own that has no counter or explanation or understanding? This is not just for me, though I make no pretense to say that my main goal is my own strengthening. This is also for the future of the Hells.
Well, have you tried any part of his weave? His creation, his uh what was it called?
The yeah, his second arcane source is going to
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called right off the hand.
Qualia.
Yeah, Qualia. Have you tried to even see if you can harness the Qualia that he's creating?
I balk at this heresy. A magic source that requires your own soul, your own essence. this was brought into light, arcanists and wizards were allowed to meld into it, to dive into its secrets. It would be pure chaos. I make no claims to be altruistic, but I beg of you to see that this option is the better of two evils.
Guys, does everyone here trust me to make a very executive decision?
Pipe bomb.
Didn't I say earlier in the
Look,
description
listen.
of
You guys
James
can
is
huddle.
James?
You guys can Scooby-Doo huddle.
I say this out loud in front of Nitsa. Does everyone trust me?
Nissa looks at you, concerned, very concerned. Her only advice, and this is her advice, not the DM's. Two distinct characters. She says, "Oh, are you going to cast a fireball or something? We have a dialogue.
No.
Maybe that's something we could work with." You can see the fear of her big sister in her words. She's quickly looking for an out, but that's her opinion as a distinct character.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Truth be told, I don't think any of us trust you, James.
You know what?
I just need a response. I'll say, Nitsa, do you trust me?
If I had like a tally of cool points, I guess you guys have been pretty cool with her. You haven't like abused her or anything.
Hey, James,
I
got something for you.
Yeah.
Don't be a bitch.
So far, yes, I trust.
Pitch.
And I have a contract, so there's a limit to just how much betrayal.
Pitch. I will say this. At all times when things have gone to the point of the south, we have never shunned you for the actions you've taken for the group. Do I trust you intently? Questionable. But is it something that you can keep as a last resort?
No. It needs to happen before a fight comes out.
Okay. Let's try to...
The only problem is no one in the group can hear what I'm about to say.
Silas
Are you
puts his hand on
about
you.
to banish her?
No.
Alright, hang...
My friend, you have my fist.
Let me see what I can do.
I will address Zusha and say, I'm here to make a deal with you. Though it must be unheard by everyone else. Is this agreeable?
Okay, Doctor Strange style. Sure. If you speak for your party and my sister, then I'll parlay with you.
I cast silence on everyone but me and Zusha.
A radiant cone surrounds you in a dome shape, barely visible from inside it. It's like all intents and purposes a soundproof room. The bubbling poison that makes up the quote-unquote moat around her, her throne, and the screams of the damned all around you shift to this cone of silence right in the middle of the room. She bids you forward with one of her many arms.
I'm trying to decide whether we should do this in the secret chat or not.
Do it in the secrets, none of us
Secret
know
channel.
if we can't hear you.
Yeah, I would do
Okay.
it in secret channel.
Real quick. We'll jump.
Alright, you motherfuckers.
Oh, boy.
No one
Ooh,
ever
this
knows
is
what
getting
he's gonna
good.
fucking do. I can try
I'm
my
not-
best to deceive Zusha, or try to convince her that she needs to plan a little bit more on attacking Maman.
You can try, but I think probably all she's going to try to do is get us into a deal that we can't get out of.
Okay.
You walk around doing D&D.
I'm just sitting at the edge of me cage, watching this like it's some kind of soap opera.
Kicking your feet out the side.
Yeah. Ooh, this is getting good. Oh, nobody said they trusted him. Ooh.
Now, oh wait, I just remembered before they hurry up and get back. I still have a vial of that gold alchemical mix.
What did I say in the goddamn chat? This motherfucker takes notes.
Yeah. I don't know how well that's going to work against her, though.
If I can persuade her to drink it.
I don't think she's that stupid.
I don't know. I mean, depends if I can roll a 35 or not.
I think we should focus on trying to convince her that we're good, that we can work together.
I mean,
I just
is there a problem with trying to get them both to work together?
yeah, they don't want to work together. We specifically came here to get that necklace.
Yeah. Oh my god, I have a headache.
Pop some caffeine.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Or, just snort a line of Coke.
If only.
I mean, so we have options to completely end it. Just the gold flask, make her think that it's something special. Kill her.
Yeah, but I mean, she knows the guy, the alchemist guy. She obviously has
yeah,
to
but
know.
she doesn't know what he was doing.
Not necessarily.
He had no intention of doing his actual role. He wanted to copy Mamon's stuff.
I don't know.
James is not back yet.
Wait, where'd he go?
He's
He's
still.
still in the secret channel.
You need to click back. Hey, there you go. Did you do something else? Or did you just...
Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing.
Okay. Just making sure. I thought we were. Pitch. One of her many hands snaps, and your spell is countered, bringing volume back to the room which you are in. The rest of you, no change, but now when Pitch moves this heavy boot, you hear the clang of metal, whereas before it was pure silence. Give me insight checks, everyone.
Playing of metal. What did you do?
18.
That's his boot.
5.
19.
Ooh. I wonder what happened.
Yeah, you joined in a talk heavy.
I think they're gonna get married.
Yeah, as part of that, she seems to have adjusted her stance, and with a wave of her hand, Yarrick, your cage falls to the ground. It kind of hurts
Oh,
a
shit.
little. I mean, does anything hurt you really? But it is a little jarring.
Well, fuck. I was enjoying myself. What's going on?
Silas and who was it? Souffle? Ash?
Nope, wasn't me.
I got an 18.
19 for Silas.
Yeah, Silas and Ash. Zusha was before. The smugness could not be overstated, but her jaw was set, ready for war. Now she has a look of being impressed. A sort of impressed look about herself. Like she's actually seeing you all for the first time. She looks at you, Pitch, and she says, "The deal is struck. Let it be so, Angel."
I cast Hold Monster on Nitsa.
No.
Shit! Oh, shit!
What's your DC?
It is 18. I'm gonna hate it if she makes it through this.
She got 14. 8 plus 5. Wait, that's not 14.
13.
Yes.
She is held.
James, she gives a quick look in your direction as the spell is cast. You see betrayal and fear and utter hate in her eyes before they are frozen so solid even her pupils don't move.
This is kind of taken aback. He's kind of just like, what the fuck is going on? But he's at the ready. But yeah, he's just kind of like took a turn I was not expecting.
Nissa, who I
Oh,
thought
go ahead.
was going to be a new NPC in the gang, is frozen in time. She is in stasis, unmoving. What do you all do? You got a new snake statue.
I take
Bitch.
my sword out and I stab her in the heart.
Oh my god.
Ooh. I didn't see that one coming, guys.
Neither did we.
Yeah. Pitch, what are you doing?
Oh, I
Sword
get it.
punctures
They
her
had
chest.
swapped.
You look into her eyes as you do it, unflinchingly, not looking down. The sword pierces her flesh. It's difficult. The scales are hard. The ribs are this lattice work of iron, and you have to shove and push and really seal in your betrayal as the sword slowly goes through her body.
I whisper in her ear, "One more soul for the eye."
Oh
Your
shit.
eye seems to glow a whereas before, Jameson, how many do you have? Were you
I
keeping count?
just have the. This is the first one, actually.
I was
Oh,
about to
okay,
say,
okay.
I don't
I
think he
thought
has any others.
I was like trying to think of what the other one was, but
No, this is the first.
previously it was a good approximation of your eye, but it was still a little weird. The world was bathed in its own color, a little bit, just on the edges. It was a little fuzzy, like you need some sort of contact or a monocle sometimes. Didn't affect you in battle or anything else like that. As you take the soul, it clears. With this one soul, you have perfect 20/20 vision again.
My gosh.
Just for
I'll ask Pitch, what was your bargain?
It was just for her soul. And also, it was going to be for safe passage straight to Asmodeus, but we can't do that exactly.
What do you mean
assume
we can't do
passage
that
out.
exactly?
We can't. We're gonna have to go through the motions.
We have to go through 6 more rings
Yeah.
of fuck.
They're all different. Some might be.
Hey, I tried, and it was regardless, it was a way to collect the soul, so I was gonna do it anyway.
Hmm.
She had to be someone who trusts me.
I mean, I can't say I don't blame you. That was a good move in that regard.
Garrett loved it. He was like, "Yes."
Shocking moment.
All right. Can
Yeah, there's more. Don't you
So basically, it's we are now not anti-Mineros, but anti-Mammon now.
Su Sha, uncontested, claims the blood of her sister. With her arcane acuity, maybe with Mage Hand or Unseen Servant, grabs all of it. It's a tremendous amount, keeping it in filters, which she moves mentally. She stands, well, as much as the snake can, from her throne, apparent. She says, "Come, let us strike at the heart of the Lord of Gold."
Come.
And she goes to the stairs.
Well, I didn't know that was coming.
Why do I feel like we're jumping out of the frying pan and into the fire?
Whoa.
Pitch, you asked us to trust you.
I didn't know that was coming. I said, trust me, not her.
Yeah, and in trusting you,
He hasn't done anything yet.
We can still run. We still have the dragon tooth, John.
I know, but
If
we
we want
can't.
to bring the house down.
I'd rather use that against the actual White Knights, and not against this.
All right. I'm just saying.
I know.
That was the only other option. We're going to die otherwise.
We had other options. They just might not have panned out as well.
We were going to have to fight her.
As you
Maybe.
rise to the top of the ziggurat, its true form is revealed. This false facade of the great ziggurat is a forge, a soul forge, upon which a great arcane anvil is beaten by an obsidian stone the size of a galleon. It strikes at a purple heartstone, a pulsating diamond the size of a wagon, in slow, rhythmic slams. Each slam sends dazzling sparks of diamond dust falling down like snow. The dust slowly coalesces back into the stone, repairing itself, before the great hammer strikes down again, shaking the whole room. The relic of infernal ingenuity and mortal suffering, the Soul Forge, is a fusion of arcane engineering and hellish biology and Mammon's own boundless greed. It is both a machine and a living thing. Its teeth make a great forge of boiling gold and boiling souls, upon which soul stone, the biggest one you have ever seen or read about or knew it could possibly exist, the size of a wagon, shimmering gold, shimmering brightly as the biggest diamond in the world, if you didn't know any context about it. She invites you inside to see this miracle.
I suppose we go in.
No, we don't necessarily have a choice anymore now, do we, Pitch? Angel?
It's going to be all right.
Everybody calm. Everybody calm.
Ready, go. Garrett, how the fuck did you have all of this prepared?
Contingencies.
Good God, what a contingency.
Well, it was kind of easy because there's only two real paths unless you guys went really crazy.
At which point that would just
Which
be
we
us
usually
fighting
do.
and having
You know, cock it
legendary
up.
actions and lair actions and dying.
Yes, probably. Oh, you would have been a cool stone statue.
I was
Look,
that already
y'all
once.
can say
I
what
don't
you
wanna
want.
do it again.
This is the safest way out.
No, I think
I
Mortal
have
Recall would be
20
the safest way out.
I have 29 health. I was going to die the first
I was
hit.
about to say, I'm pretty sure all of us would have been dead.
Rest the soul stone, and you see the chained souls with golden chains at the bottom where the great obsidian base is, with this huge furnace in the middle and a diamond the size of a cart on top. A huge hammer coming down to strike it in rhythmic metallurgy. Would be pretty familiar to you, actually, Pitch, I guess.
I guess so.
She says, "My betrayal has been the work of 10,000 years. This was meant to empower the Lord of Gold, but he forgot about this and all of us, and instead it shall be his doom. With the blood of my sister, we can activate it again. This is my destiny. You have brought it forth to me. Help me in this last aspect, and I will give you riches and the path you seek."
Well, do you expect us to fight a whole war with you?
She shakes her head, looking a bit like talking to a fool, maybe, a bit dismissive, And she says the war is Azriel's domain. Zariel's domain, sorry. Zariel's domain. I'm a little more ingenious than that.
What is it that you want from us? We've already given you so much.
Take your mantle as slaves. I only need the pieces to be started. None of the work needs to be on your shoulders. Arcanity to start the spell. Strength to move the prisons of gold to the center. An orator to read the unholy words. And then all of you must smash the stone.
Sounds easy
So-
enough.
So I gotta read something.
Oh no, not you. No.
I need somebody to roll Arcana to start the spell. A strength check to sacrifice the throngs of golden prisoners at the bottom. And then someone charismatic to read the unholy words.
I'll do strength check.
Okay.
Actually, Patrick, do you have a good Arcana?
I don't, but I have a 24 for strength.
Does anyone who's not John have a good Arcana?
I have a
'Cause he's
3
obviously
in
doing the
Arcana.
talking.
What are you talking about?
What?
You're doing the talking.
Yeah.
My Arcana is 1. Yeah, you're doing the charisma stuff.
My Arcana is a 1.
I've got an Arcana of 2, so I'm the next person up.
Alright.
Who shall start the spell? And what is their number? Their infernal number.
The non-magic man about to try to cast a spell.
You got it higher than me. I'm a holy man, not a magic man per se.
Holy shit, nat 20.
Hell fucking yes, Josh. That's what I'm talking about.
I want to do something, but I really believe that it's not going to work, no matter what I do.
Are you gonna say it backwards?
No, it was something else.
You're a free-range chicken. Don't let anybody influence your
I mean,
willpower.
if you want to stir the pot, by all means, I did it.
So let's put perhaps your connection to your god imbues you with a little luck, as this is not your domain at all. 10th level wizard would have trouble with this, but it is, as she said, more rote memorization. You doing these dramatic, somatic components, the arcane sigils that you touch and mimic the occasional words that you must read, and sage and ash and bone that you must break, and all these sort of 100 steps that you're instructed to do on this sort of casting circle that you feel has been the work of thousands of years. You're able to do it with shocking competency, despite not being a high-level wizard.
Do I feel any remorse for doing this?
Good question. Kind of an in-character question. Would silence? That's more of a talky question.
I mean, I don't know, because
I feel like no, because you would feel like this is your god gifting you.
well, not exactly. I mean, the whole arcane thing, I guess that's probably where it comes down to. The stuff that I'm doing, does it feel like it's going to hurt? It's not for the greater good, I guess that's the better way to put it.
The way I thought about it, it's evil against evil. It can't be bad.
Give me
Two wrongs don't make a right,
some
James.
kind of roll, some skill. Your choice. Whatever Silas feels. Give me a roll.
I guess
This
probably
Mamon's a
insight.
bitch, and I fucking hate him.
Insight would probably be the best, just to kind of like
Take
see the true intention of this.
Yeah, even the self-analysis is a good.
Okay, hold on. That's another nat 20. That's weird. Let me roll a dice.
Set your watch by it.
Okay. I rolled a 7 on that one, so yeah, it's another nat 20.
Hey, stranger things have happened. Yeah.
Yeah, keep whatever
You
dice
reflect
it is.
on this as we're kind of stuck. You're the point of failure here as we watch you do this ritual. Your compatriots. It must be done, and Zusha is apparently too she's moved down to this, like, towards the center of this huge thing, closer to the anvil. As you do this ritual, you reflect, and there's no real greater good in this story. Queen Nitsa and Zusha, who's more evil? Jesus. It's
So we're going
academic.
by 40K rules here.
Yeah. This is like so far out of your wheelhouse. I mean, hell politics. If you spend 1,000 years studying, you still might make the wrong choice. So no, this isn't like the orphanage is about to go up in flames or anything like that. So
Okay.
yeah, it's good self-reflection. You guys are maybe feel like a little spirited away by all of this. You're kind of just swept up in this betrayal of 10,000 years. So it's pretty logical to try to like get the best outcome for you, and not not the big picture just yet. So who's gonna be strong?
Either Josh or Patrick.
I did the strength check for. I rolled 24.
Oh my god.
You, with a pulley system, move all the gold prisoners. There's just dozens and dozens of them in cages, in moving and shining gold, close to the center, and the pulleys and mechanisms stop, making a perfect circle around the great anvil of sacrifices. Now, someone who can read real good, give me a charisma.
That would be
Okay.
Jill.
All right.
What, you don't want me to
What you
read?
gonna do? No.
Do y'all want
God,
me
no.
to do something?
To stop her?
Kinda.
No.
I can
I
speak
don't know. I
infernal.
think it doesn't matter whether it's her, whether it's Mammon. I mean, somebody's got to be king of hell, right? So, like,
Well, no, I'm asking. Do y'all want me to?
I wouldn't fuck her up, no, because then we're going to be right back to square one, and I will have betrayed her sister for no reason.
You gotta break a few eggs, Nick.
I mean, it would be the best outcome if, like, we did everything completely wrong and we all died for no reason.
Garrett, prepare for the party to be like rulers of hell.
Yeah. Old Asmodee might have a word or two about that.
Yeah.
You know what?
CR 37 or something.
I'm
God.
going to kind of reflect on myself a little bit.
Okay, well, self-reflecting. I like.
Reflect on your health pool.
Yeah, and
Who's like,
in the thought, just kind of thinking about everything. I seeing how everything has been played out through hell already, and what's happening. I strongly, on one hand, feel that doing things like this kind of initially disrupts whatever power balance is been in hell for eons,
Mm, mm,
because Memon himself is a fucking demon prince, whereas Zusha is just a fucking snake bitch.
true.
Whereas the other hand, after
On the other
giving this,
hand, fucking
yeah,
Mammon.
no, the other hand is like after giving numerous thoughts on this and realizing that Souffle is missing one of the most ultimate chances to tell a story. Because I have to be true to myself after thinking about the entire journeys we've had. Because there was at one point where, what was it? Before we fought Sibirax, we were asked, oh, we can, give you all these powers, what you want, and I had turned it down because I didn't want to just be given what I
Yeah.
was searching for. Because it essentially ruined the journey.
I turned down being a king.
So I will forego my insane idea that I was thinking of
Can I just know what it was?
Yeah, at the end of the game, I'll tell you what it was.
All right, all right, all right.
And
I won't push you to do it. Yeah, but
What's that?
don't tell me.
I will ask Zusha to point me to where I need to read for her.
She in the big cigarette room with these huge ceilings that go up to the sky. It seems like the true purpose of this ancient structure revealed, and this obsidian uh, boulder, this enormous nightmare of stone that comes down all the way from the ceiling and smashes this heartstone into bits, and then that reforms. She brings you to an altar, a giant book of pure gold radiating energy. She shows you the words to read. She says, I will get in position. When I break my soul stone, I will be effectively dead. Then, the rest of you will shatter Memons. I
Uh,
will steal his essence with this arcane might. For he knows what's going on. Too much of him will be gone. Trapped in myself and the soul stone.
looking at this book, is it in a language I can understand?
Yes.
I know Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
The words form to a way that you can read them
Okay.
as you read them.
All right. I'm also going to do this. I'm going to reach into my bag, pull out a book that I took from the library of in Bright Sun's hometown. I'm going to open it up and set it down next to it. I'm also
Okay.
going to reach into my bag and pull out the self-writing quill that we got some time ago. And I'm going to put it on the paper and do the initial dot of ink for it to sit there, for it to
I
write
do
what
somewhat
I'm about to
recall
read
that.
out.
Okay.
So you're plagiarizing this hell book.
No, I am
All right.
copying it down for proof,
For later use.
evidence, fucking substantial use. There's no
Yeah,
telling.
that's what I'm. Yeah, no,
There's no
okay.
fucking telling.
All right.
Makes a better story. God damn it!
Hey man, you never know.
He's
I might make a fucking museum at the end of all this. Yeah.
He was like the one character that could.
I mean, look, College of Lore, baby.
I do what I must, baby.
And I will, after that's all set, as soon as she tells me, I will start to read.
Well, she sets you in place, all the pieces coming together. She looks at you all as a collective, and she says, I am no fool. Breaking my own soul stone in front of people that could very well be enemies, who betrayed my sister not moments ago. I understand that this could be the end of my life. But if you trust in me, trust in the rewards I offered, and trust that I am a better ruler than Mammon, let us continue.
I'm gonna call it to her. That's a
Mammon's queen, so
little hard to trust whenever only one of us knows what was discussed.
So
I whip around and say, "Bitch, I told you."
You told me.
out
You
of
didn't tell
out
me
of
shit.
character,
Yes.
out of character. The last
Yep.
time I was told by a snake to trust in me, he tried to eat me. Just,
Yeah.
just saying.
It's my nature.
Hey, Garrett, out of character, did I say anything to you that I didn't just explain to them before all that shit went down?
No, not really. Not really.
Thank you.
Not
Went a li-
really.
I said some meta stuff, but that's about it. But
Not
in
really.
character, all the information you have is in. What you do with it is up to you.
I'll shoot pitch a glance and put my hands on the podium.
When my soul is ruptured, it will be kept in this ziggurat cage to be melded with the Lord of Gold. Take the great chain. There's on the wall going all the way up. There's a golden chain coming down to the bottom platform, where you are. Pull it with all your mighty strength and let it go, shattering the soul stone. All right. Story top left. These choices will have consequences. Any last regrets?
We could be dead on the floor, so I still see this as a better alternative.
Or more like, it was too late for regrets, but
I mean,
Yeah.
more like, is anybody throwing a pipe bomb into the center or anything like that?
I mean, we
Never
could
back
just,
down, never what?
we could just not kill both of them, right?
Very true.
You're the only one
And-
at full health, Yart.
I mean,
She'll be vulnerable.
she will be.
He's the
vulnerable.
only one of us that could be at 15 health and still live through the whole fight.
Oh, that is true. All right, let me know when I need to read, and I will.
Give
roll
me
for
the
you.
charisma check of fate.
It's going to be John's only nat one.
Nat one.
Ever
Yeah,
rolled.
he's got to roll a natural one, and
This
then
is
it's
only
just
nat
not
one
gonna-
he's ever rolled.
It won't matter.
You
That
know,
would be perfect.
just
See, he's really quiet right now.
just to flavor this some more.
Please read aloud from the popcorn reading book.
From the diaphragm, John.
Just to flavor this some more, I am going to use Peerless Skill
Ooh, okay.
and
Is
use
that going
a
to help your
bardic.
skill roll?
Yes, Peerless Skill. When I make an ability check, I can expend one use of Bardic Inspiration, roll the die, and add it to the number of the check.
Nice.
I like it.
So let me check that off. Oh, fantastic.
Even needed.
Garrett, that total, make sure I'm doing my math right, 43.
Oh my god.
It's actually. I mean, you put Hitler to shame, dude. You got like the charisma, the riz.
I mean,
convinced. Who's gonna go on the train?
Oh my god. Guys, are we the baddies?
I
Yep.
figured to ensure this, I was going to
I've
use
been gleefully
performance to
watching
actually
people
put
fall
effort into it.
You
So yeah, 15 plus 19 plus 9.
speak. You don't just speak, you orate. The evil words coming forth from your lips become living things, moving through the air that can be felt, and you swear almost seen as this black speech comes from your velvety smooth voice, a dichotomy that is dizzying. This beautiful singer and speaker and just like a music player can be speaking these words that seem to almost shatter the air around them, leaving you breathless. The words wrap around Zusha, almost visible. You swear you could see their very presence in the air as you speak them, commanding all volume, even among the great smashing of the stone on the anvil. As they wrap around Zusha, she takes several of her many huge hands. Her soul stone is a reasonable soul stone, about like a diamond circlet, necklace almost, a piece of jewelry if you didn't know what you were looking at. And it takes all of her immense strength to shatter it. Diamond-looking pieces going everywhere. She immediately collapses onto the floor. Now,
What was
What?
that?
now what do you guys do?
Is it Smash the Soulstone time?
Yes.
Yark, would you care to do the honors?
Well, I don't know. I'm looking at a body right here. And I'm wondering whether or not it's worth it. We could just, like, fuck up the corpse and walk away.
Oh God. I don't know. I kind of hate Mammon, so I'm pretty on board.
I don't know who Mamoon is or any of this shit.
Especially
Pretty
after Baldur's Gate, I super hate Mammon.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that this is the one that I talked to earlier. That's why you stabbed the other one, right? There was like a mimic thing.
No, no, no. It was not a mimic thing, Yark. This one, okay. So the one that you're actually talking to, the one that you talked to, that
I'm
was her
getting
sister.
bored.
The one that we showed up with, we were helping her through 3 different rings of hell. So the one that's on the ground in front of you right now, that was the one that started talking to you at the start. The one that Pitch decided to freeze and just shish kebab her heart. That was the one that didn't talk to you. So no. You were supposed to do work for the one right here, on the front in the ground, on front of you, her,
But
but
what
you
was
didn't
she
do it.
supposed to do for me?
I don't know what she was supposed to do for you. I don't know those
Well,
deals.
shit.
I don't know what we're supposed to be doing right now. Pitch had this whole ordeal of, yeah, we'll fucking make you godlike, and now what do we do?
Well,
We
I'm
smashed
supposed
the
to wait?
crystal.
I'm all for just like walking away and
Yark,
leaving this
Yark,
bitch.
let me put into better terms that you can understand, okay?
All right.
You see that giant crystal right there, right? Imagine that crystal, that giant purple wagon-like sized crystal, is the largest stump you will ever hit.
Well, that's something. But like, if I hit it, is like a whole lot of people gonna die?
No, 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 no,
Well, fuck it. I'm not in then.
no.
A whole lot of people are gonna die either way.
Let me put it this way.
Well,
Oh,
here's the thing. Like, I wanna like there was somebody like pushing a whole bunch of things earlier. I wanna see some blood and shit. Where's all the
Hey,
blood and shit?
if you smash that crystal, a dude you would totally fucking hate is gonna die. How about that?
Why?
ho-
Is he on fire?
hold on. I'm gonna roll to persuade Yark if you want to go ahead and uh
Roll against.
yes.
Usually you can't roll against players, so take it with a grain of salt, Yark. I just mean this isn't like compelling. He's just using his
I mean,
skills to influence you, but
I-
ultimately you're not brainwashed.
Here,
That's what I mean.
I think that Soothplay has forgotten what
no,
happened to
no, no.
Jarek
I
a while.
didn't. Hold on. I got it.
He,
Hold on.
he's the one guy who probably didn't forget.
Let me. All right, Yark. Let
Nope.
me let
Nope.
me let me put this in perspective for you, Yark. You
I don't
think
know what penis after
okay? Well,
means.
let me explain a little bit better for you. You like how things are shiny and money, but ultimately money does not bring you happiness, correct?
Nope. Just blood
All
and
right. All right.
guts
Okay.
and
So, uh, the
mostly
the th-
people.
the thing that the first snake lady that you talked to, what she's doing is she's deciding to make herself be able to replace the guy who wants nothing but the shiny gold stuff. He doesn't care about killing. He doesn't care about anything else. He just
That's pretty
wants
boring.
everything
Yeah.
gold. She,
So like,
however, will.
so if I kill
Yeah, mhm,
him,
mhm,
there's gonna be more
mhm.
blood and guts.
No, 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 no. If we get rid of him, she will make sure there will be as many stumps that you can possibly want to make. And all it requires is for you to hit that purple rock.
Just break it.
Just break it.
And that's gonna be like blood and guts everywhere and everything. Like, I'm gonna wear blood and guts as a hat.
Crystal blood.
I rolled
Crystal
a nat,
guts.
I rolled a nat 20 to persuade him.
Okay.
Uh,
In character, Yark, you're not. He's not mind controlling you, but he put a very good argument together. Is all.
He's
in,
laying it
in
on
character.
thick.
In character.
I'm really liking the idea of like, I just, oh, ever since I got here, I want to wear one of those imps as a hat. But every
While-
time
while
I
this is-
try, someone stops me.
while they're trying to convince Yark to smash the stone, I'm gonna
Toddler.
motion Ash to follow me, and we're gonna go to that rope that she pointed out.
Yes.
All right.
You circumventing Yark as he argues.
I mean, just basically just standing there as a fail safe, just in case he can't do it or he doesn't do it.
Makes sense.
Yark,
Alright.
if okay,
All right.
this guy will make all the chests in the world. All of them will turn gold, and they will all be mimics.
Wait, what?
He's lying now. Yeah.
You-
Okay.
You break that crystal. No, lots of mimics.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
In a sort of roundabout way, he's not lying. But, I mean,
Oh,
kind
fuck
See-
it.
See,
All right,
I
I
can,
rage.
of. Good. Give me a strength check, ragingly.
I can lie in this realm. I couldn't in the other
Yeah,
one.
that's true. That's true. It's like a lie of like triple omission. Yeah.
I was just circumnavigating what was actually going to happen in terms
I
for
mean-
Yark to understand.
I mean, at some point you have to just like speak to Yarick's truth.
Yeah, making stumps.
What did I do? Oh shit! I was trying to roll. God damn it! All right, there's the first roll, and there's the second roll. Well, that was bullshit. It's just a strength check, right?
Right.
Your weapon tinks.
Oh, was I supposed to be rolling a weapon attack or a strength check?
Oh, I guess just strength
He's
check.
pulling the golden chain.
I couldn't hear you.
You're pulling the great golden chain.
Oh, he's
Oh,
not attacking.
yeah.
He's pulling it
Yeah,
to
yeah.
raise the hammer higher, basically.
Right.
Gotcha.
All right. You know what? Are we gonna go with any of those rolls, or are you just gonna, now that we have clarity, change it up?
Oh, he's pulling on it.
Oh yeah, I'm pulling on it.
He's pulling. He's tugging it.
I enraged, and I rolled like shit.
All right. Add a D10 to that.
I'm-
Give you bardic inspiration.
I'm standing over there, so I'll assist.
Advantage.
Do you want me to roll a strength
Well,
check?
I
as
already
well?
had
Yeah.
advantage.
Join in.
I already had advantage just because raging.
No, so that's why you
If
got
I
the
add it-
15.
Yeah. If I add a D10 to that, roll that.
I got a 19 on my strength check.
So I got a total of 24 if I add the bardic inspiration.
Two very strong rules. Yark, you probably enjoy pulling things that aren't meant to be pulled. This
Mostly limbs.
limb,
Mostly
spinal cord,
limbs.
yeah, legs. That's fun to pull off.
Hey,
But this is
Good
nothing
guy.
short of Herculean. You move one step back, and for maybe the first time ever, Yark, you're really struggling with this, which is fun in its own way. You're making slow progress. Stylus comes in, grabs another one of the great links, and you both start slowly moving back, all of your unbelievable muscle mass focused on this one effort as you make one link down, and the party sees the great obsidian stone, this makeshift hammer, raise higher and higher until you get to where you can pull no more.
Three. 1, 2, 3. Silas
Seven!
Letting it go, the chain whips around like a broken chain on a sea ship. It flies up over the ziggurat, smashing into the walls, knocking down miniature boulders as it goes up, and the rock comes down. You guys see as it smashes into the great soul stone. A howling nightmare of wind and arcane storm erupts through the ziggurat, the spell reaching out and plucking the Lord of Gold from whatever machinations he was a part of. You see a flash of his true form, a heaving, giant, monstrous, centaur-like creature. Its eyes focus on all of you for a moment, and you feel a hunger that no food can sate, a hunger for power and gold, which would have you kill your brother, betray yourself, or burn the world for just a single copper coin. You feel but a fraction of the void inside Memmon's heart, and it nearly sweeps you away, forever making you a slave to avarice. But his focus lapses for a moment, and you see something in his empty black eyes that has not crossed them for geologic ages. Surprise. The visage washes away like a snuff flame, its metaphysical aura so powerful that you can physically see it. Half steeping into the soul stone, half seeping into Zu Sha, who screams and writhes as the broken stone is reforged yet again, this time embedded with the essence that she can't contain herself. Her hands at her face and throat as though she can't breathe. You see a silent scream. The arcane storm so strong that you can't hear even the giant snake's screams of agony.
Oh, I'm all excited now.
After what feels like an eternity, it stops just as suddenly as it started. The silence is truly deafening, your ears ringing with a painful, ever-present background noise as the world comes back into focus. Zu Sha has grown in size, her skin having ripped with deep scarred stretch marks from the forced changes. While her snake form remains, many of her arms lie broken in bent angles, not surviving the change. She has gone from half human, half snake to almost all snake, a long, endless tail behind her, seeming to curl and spiral and wrap with no end. Her scales are gold, shimmering in the purple light of the soul stone. Liquid gold flows from her eyes, dripping down her face in sparkling rivers. She says in a panic, I'm blind, but I can see. I can see everything.
Okay, Daredevil.
Everything. Can you see what I'm doing?
I'm a lawyer.
Right
What are you doing right now?
now? A lot stroking it.
Oh my god.
It's your fault for screaming so much.
He says, I feel it. I feel every soul in this domain. I can reach out and touch them. I can turn their souls to gold at my whim. She says more to herself, sort of spiraling as she adjusts to this new body and this new power. Just a fraction of the changes that will occur over 1,000, 10,000 years. She has absorbed part of Memnon into herself. The purple soul stone rotates angrily as though it hates you, as though it's sentient.
We have to smash that one, don't we?
It's trapping Memnon. Trapping
Okay.
part of Memnon.
So leave it alone.
Quick pitch. Hold monster.
Nope. If you wanted to do that, we should have just walked away. I ain't fucking with this bitch now. Plus, now we have a very powerful friend.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you want to call her your friend, but
Shh. We're best friends.
We're best friends, just like SpongeBob is best friends with Squidward.
We are bestest friends.
If no one's throwing an axe or hold monster or wrestling or any interjections,
We are not attacking the snake lady.
I didn't necessarily. Never know.
You never fucking know.
She slithers to you, seemingly getting larger as you speak. But her gait, if you can call it that, is disjointed and pained. And she gets closer to you, and going up the great stairs that go down to the center anvil area. It's a huge stone stairs that go back up to the floors proper. She gets close to you guys, and she falls down on her hands, on her chest, sort of, and she coughs, and it's just a bunch of gold, liquid gold. You see her arms bending back into place, even as she coughs up gold. She
Thought
wipes
you
her.
said she wasn't turning into a mimic.
Yark, that's not a mimic.
Who in the world would this be mimic?
I don't know.
Her tone is a crazed mix of giddiness, and fear, and strength. She seems to want to pay her debt. She looks at you all and she says, "You've done me a great service," she says, wiping her mouth with liquid gold. She raises one of her hands upwards and another one of her many hands to you. She hands you guys a triangular gold piece, seemingly innocuous, but heavy with the weight of importance, alluring and spellbinding despite its simplicity. Sort of like a Triforce piece. Hold it above your hands and levitates just a few inches above. With her upward turned hand, she summons a rain cloud accumulating on the high ceiling top. This strange miracle happening with merely a thought of hers now. Rain of gold falls on you as Zusha, or whatever she is, whatever she will be now, laughs and dances in the golden
All right. This is pretty cool.
Do we take the little triangle face?
Yeah, I think so.
She offers both of these things to you. One you need and one is optional.
Oh, what is the triangle?
It's gold, but it is imbued as a key.
That's what I figured.
It's gold. No, sorry.
It is 2 gold pieces.
As long as it's not some cursed thing that when I grab it, it's gonna kill me. But I don't think that she's doing that. She seems very grateful.
I mean,
Motherfucker, I just realized something.
What?
We'll discuss that after we're done.
Okay.
I just thought about it.
we could have
you know-
killed
Queen
everyone.
Nitsa.
No, I guess I'm just gonna hold my bag open and catch whatever falls on it.
Unless someone purposefully doesn't catch the golden rain, you each get 10,000 gold worth.
Oh my god.
That's,
Purely to have a nice round number. But that's about how much you gather from the ground and from your bag, and it coalesces around you. Cool gold. Huge bars of gold.
Is that each or for the whole
Each.
Each. Jesus.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh,
It's all right,
yeah.
boys. You can save your thank yous for the end.
I said my thank yous at the start, Pitch. I told you when you asked if we trusted you, and
And you said, "Fuck no."
no, I didn't. I did not.
I said no.
I did not. I said that I trust for you to always make the call when it comes down to the wire, because in the
It
past
was down to the wire.
you have done that for us by haphazard chance.
I think we could have took her.
Says the guy at full fucking health.
All right,
I could have took her.
are we able to take a long rest now?
You are effectively done with this round. Unless you want to do something crazy, you guys have found the key. At your leisure.
Nope. I'm ready to get out of here.
We will take our bows and leave her to it. Wishing her luck, and Yeah, leaving it on a good note.
I have a list of NPCs, parentheses, pseudo party, and it is like, the Drider you guys found, Whisper, the little godling, in Bright Sun, these people that are like important to you. And I had already written Queen Nitsa there, preemptively.
Oh no!
Delete.
He
Delete.
preemptively did it.
Backspace.
I was so certain.
All right.
Uh,
As we're
Amazing.
leaving, I want to wait until we, I guess, get out of the ziggurat and not get back to an inn. I want us to be a little bit more comfortable than that. So whenever we get to a point, um, actually, how does everyone feel about as we leave the ziggurat, we get back to where the pool was, where Clask was?
What do you want to do there?
Uh, I want to go up to like, I guess the largest tree within that area,
Huge.
and yeah, and I'm going to take out the
The
what
key.
is it? Yes, the silver key that's inlaid with a pearl, and I'm going to kind of push it to tap the tree, and then turn it. I'm going to cast Magnificent Mansion for us.
My goodness.
Very cool. Place to rest.
Yes, I figure somewhere that's more comfortable that will allow us to fully rest in this round versus spending more time in an inn and a chance of things happening.
Yeah, there could be all matter of things while we
I also figured since Magnificent Mansion technically takes place on a separate plane of existence, like outside of this one, it would allow us to full rest without issue.
So, I can consent to that. Don't you get like Catgirl made?
Yeah, yeah, we did establish that I had Catgirl maids the last time I used it when we were
My
we were
God, I
we
don't
were-
remember that.
we were in
I
the
ain't
mage
never
tower
coming
for
out this man.
the cloud ogres. Remember, we were right at the steps. I walked up and I kind of put it right at the stairs of the steps in like the little corners. That way, no one would think to look in the corner of the stairs.
Yeah, very James and the Giant. No, the Beanstalk. Who's going up the Beanstalk?
Jack and the Giant Beanstalk.
Yeah, something like.
No,
Yeah.
it's James and the Giant
Is it?
Peach.
Yeah.
So Jay, whatever.
So door opens
Yeah.
up.
Believe
Everyone's
me, I
going to come
remember.
in, greeted with the same, elegant firelit foyer. Everyone has their own rooms that are specifically designed for their liking. So if they want to change something, before they open the door, they can simply just give it a thought of what they want their room to have the appearance of. So when they open the door, it will be like that. And this can only be changed each time before they open the door whenever they step into it.
Fucking
Five,
Howl's Moving
So-
Castle.
500 catgirls of various heights, dispositions, and genitalia.
So
And
essentially,
genitalia. You had to add that part.
every time I cast it and walk in, if you want to change your room, you have to think about it before you open the door. But after you open that door, it's like that until we leave and re-enter the mansion again.
I want everyone to tell me what their rooms look like.
I'll tell you later.
And did you tell me?
Can we metagame kind of intro the next area, even though we're still here?
Sure. I'm sure. Patches is falling asleep. So
Yes, I'm an old man.
want to slow down. You all. I'll repeat this next time we get to play. Let me get to the notes. You have cleared Mammon's lair. Now moving on to uh, Legathos. Legathos, it's hard to say, and a realm of fire, cursed with unbearable heat. It is a chasm of boiling oceans of lava, blistering heat. miserable horrors.
So like true hell.
Like,
Absolutely.
yeah, biblical hell. That's where you're going next.
Hey, I'll be
Oh
fine. I
my
got
God.
resistance to fire.
Absolutely not. I'm out. Fuck you guys.
We're a pro-fire party, except for Yari.
You guys can suck both of me testicles, and I'm gonna go murder all of these cat girls.
Can we get are there pros cons to like what happens in this realm?
So I'll talk next time.
Okay.
We'll have to decide on how we want to tackle something pretty quick. Next time, it's a very different realm. Torture than adventure.
Oh my.
All right.
Hopefully,
So
it's not another 6 months or so before I can find a way of.
So,
yeah,
getting
man.
in. But
It's nice having you back.
Like
Yeah.
I
It
said,
sucks we couldn't do it for one of your weeks.
yeah, it was fine. Like,
yeah,
Damn
Patrick,
baby.
why'd you have a baby?
Yeah.
God,
You
damn
couldn't
it.
you couldn't
Fuck.
tell her to hold on to that little demon a little bit longer? We could have had 2
For
weeks
real.
of Yarg.
Like, suck it in.
Oh
Suck
my
it in.
God.
The inconsiderable actions of your wife giving birth. Seriously.
and you hit the credits episode where there's no fighting.
Yep.
Ah, it's fine. No, it was fun. I liked it.
So how did everybody feel about my betrayal?
I feel like it was surprising but good.
Considering all your other times that you've done things, yes.
I was snatched, as the kids say. I was snatched up, snatched in.